Hey everyone, welcome to the Homemaker channel. So today I will be preparing Bahamian fried snapper. So I have two snappers here and I have my seasonings and the herbs that I'll be using. So if you would like to see how I snapper, keep watching. So the first step is to make the seasoning for the fish. I use lime, salt, and this is about 1 tablespoon of salt that I'll be using for this seasoning mix. Next, I'll use about a half a teaspoon of black pepper, about a teaspoon of garlic powder, and then about a teaspoon of this fish seasoning. Mix it all together, and then I squeeze in my lime. Now this is going to create a paste, like that's the goal, to create this nice thick paste that will cling to the fish. And here I go adding more garlic. So it's very important to note that you season this fish to taste. So I did taste as I went along to make sure that the seasoning ratio was what I liked. So I would suggest tasting as you go. And I add some Mrs. Dash, which is a salt-free seasoning mix as well, because I noticed that the salt was too much, so I added that to cut it a little bit. And perfection. So don't be afraid to taste as you go. And you see the consistency, it's like a paste that I will rub onto the fish. Now let me know that the eyes of the fish look weird because previously I soaked them in lime water for a while, so the eyes turned that color, but these were fresh. And it's very important to use some paper towel to absorb all of that water from the fish. One, so that the seasoning mix can cling to it, and two, so that you won't get that splatter from the hot oil once you put the fish into the pan. My next step is to create some slits on the sides of the fish, and that is where I will rub seasoning so that it will get all up in the meat down to the bone. So I do that to every side, and you don't want to cut straight through the fish, so be careful. You just want to create a little slice. Don't go too deep. Voila. Next, I'm going to take that seasoning paste that I created and I'm going to massage these fish like all up through the slits, on the inside, on the head, on the tail. Just rub it up real good. Give it some good loving. Rub it up, rub it up, rub that seasoning mix. Yes, girl. You want to work that everywhere, every part, because every piece of the fish that you taste, you want to be able to taste that popping seasoning. So get it everywhere. Don't be afraid of the fish. Rub it up. All in the inside cavity. And I do the same for the next one. And as you can see, the amount of sauce that I created is perfect for both fish. Don't be afraid to go in and add more seasoning to the bowl, more lime, adjust as needed. And I'm getting every bit of that seasoning out of that bowl. Shout out to my mommy for teaching me how to make this sauce. So now that the fish is done, look how beautiful it is. Doesn't it look delicious already? So this isn't really a practice or a traditional step, but I saw this on another person's YouTube channel, and the flavor this created was amazing. Now, so this is some parsley and some thyme that I am sticking into the cavity of the fish. I suggest letting this sit for a couple hours and then frying it. But you will definitely taste the infused flavor throughout the fish, throughout the meat, especially closer from the inside cavity, closer to the pieces of herb. Now this is a cup of flour and I put it onto a flat plate, and I'm just going to put a coat of flour onto my fish, and note that I did not add any seasoning to the flour because the fish is well seasoned at this point and I don't want to put too much salt or over season it. So just get a light coat of flour over your fish, shake it off, and voila. And do the same for the next one. At this point, I also put my oil on in the pan, and it is heating up. Yeah, this looks like it tastes good already. I could tell you. So here is my pan of hot oil, and I gently place my fish into that and adjust as needed. My pan is definitely a little too small, but you gotta work with what you have, right? Now, the time I fried this, I gave 5 to 6 minutes per side, but I definitely could have given it longer since I like my fish fried dry. So I boiled it and adjusted as needed. So about 5 to, I would say 8 minutes per side would be good for this size fish. And I'm always so scared because I don't want to get splattered on me. So be very careful when flipping your fish. So this is what the fish looks like after about 12 minutes in total, up to 13 minutes. And I will take them out and just rest them on a plate where I put some paper towel so that the paper towel can absorb all that oil, and we just get left with all that nice crispy skin. Now that looks so good. So there you have it. This is the final product. Nice, delicious, well seasoned fried snapper done the Bahamian way. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and please share, and also leave me a comment if you tried it. Thank you for watching The Homemaker.